Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Prolific Podcast, episode number 10. We're finally here at the double digits, and with yours truly, none other
Yes, yes,
but one of my
yes.
favorite people in this fucking planet,
We're back.
Domogary. What's going on, my friend?
We're back, and you don't stop, man. I'm doing fantastic, bro. I'm doing great, man. It's finally good to come back here, and it's finally good to get back to creating content again too. So, yeah, and it's good to see you too, bro. Because it's been a minute
It
since
has been it has been a minute, dude. I
been a
I got
while.
my little hiatus once again, as I usually do.
Yeah, tell the people what you've been going through, bro.
Oh my god, dude. So, okay, I'll give you the tea, guys, the tea bags, right?
That's sick, but okay, you can go.
We yo,
Don't keep me no tea bags, bro.
all right, bro. Okay. I was at work, okay? This
Uh huh.
guy, um we comes into the break room masked up, you know what I'm saying? It's not unusual, we're in Texas, people don't use masks, they use masks. Whatever, bro. Pick your poison.
Yeah, y'all are the
Unfortunately,
ones.
yeah. So this guy, we're in the break room, masked up. You know what I'm saying? Like he's about to,
Mhm.
do a whole, what is Sub Zero's ice ball move. He's about to hit me with
Yeah,
the Sub Zero ice
it's
ball.
down 4-1.
His down forward one exactly.
Yeah, man.
Usually this guy doesn't come in masked up, so usually it's a little show of concern. You come in masked up one day, no mask one day, masked up the next. Whatever. Didn't think much about
Not
it.
consistent.
This is
Not consistent.
Tejas. You know how Texas is, bro. We
Yeah.
walk in. Unfortunately, they like to take away women's rights away as well, but we're not.
Mhm.
Okay. Anyway, this
Yeah,
is a whole different. Hold on.
that's a story, bro. That's a story.
So we're at the lunch table, and
Hmm.
the guy takes his mask off. Me not knowing anything, it's like whatever. Bro, I'm not thinking much about it. Come to
Right.
find out, oh, this guy COVID up, bro.
Mm.
He 19'd up, bro.
Hate to see it, bro. Hate to see it.
He 19'd up, and
Bro
mind you,
got the
bro.
vid.
It was a couple days before I felt any symptoms, but it was a Sunday. I work overnight shift,
Right.
but we had a long shift that day, and I did not
Mhm.
make it through, bro. I was almost about to
Golly,
pass
bro.
out.
So, like, when did you realize that you like really had it? Like, what symptom was it where you were like, okay, yeah, this is enough?
I pushed through my shift. It was like a 9-hour shift.
Yeah.
I thought I was just exhausted. I was telling my
Hmm.
family, okay, this is gonna get bad. So I was telling my family what was going on. Kind of, they were like, "Oh, it's maybe exhaustion. Maybe you feel like tired. It was a long shift. You've been working back to back to back." I was
Yeah.
like, "Okay, well, yeah, sure. Let me just try to rest up." Woke up that Monday morning, bro. Monday
Mm.
afternoon, shivering.
Old.
You would have. So he did hit me with. I got hit by the ice ball, bro.
Mm-hmm.
All froze up
Down
like
forward
Sub
one.
Zero. Yeah, that down forward one,
He
dude.
had you down sick. That's crazy.
Shivering, bro. And once I started shivering, nausea kicked in.
Mm.
And nausea, bro, I woke up and all you see me do is vomiting, bro.
Mm.
Projectile vomiting like I'm Baracho. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
You're doing
Like
the reptile spit.
exactly, dude. And
Yeah.
before I knew it, COVID test comes right after that. And yeah,
Hmm.
man, I was positive. So I went
Test positive.
all these years without getting it, no nothing like that. Managed to avoid it. Your
Hmm.
boy stayed masked up until
Right.
recently. You know what I'm saying? And of course, when you take it off, that was game over.
Yeah, that was it.
So yeah, dude.
That was all she wrote.
For the next 3 days, I was just dizzy, nauseous, and just vomiting, dude. It was
Dang.
not a good time.
Dang, bro. Well, I'm glad that you're making it through it, bro, because like it's really no joke. Like to be honest with you, I had it before it was COVID. Like I
Really?
had it, yeah, I had it December of 2019.
Uh huh.
And I was as sick as a dog. I went to the doctor. They said it wasn't a cold, wasn't the flu. So I'm like, well, what the freak am I sick with? And it's been the same thing. I was just cold, coughing. I lost my sense of taste and smell, but it like kind of got over really quickly.
Mhm.
So then it was crazy, 3 months later in March when, they announced that, major places like movie theaters would be taking measures to make sure there are hand sanitizer stations and they'd be cleaning the theater. And then shortly after that, to the inevitable shutdown that we went through. It was just kind of crazy to see. Like, I hate that I was like patient zero, I guess you could say. Like, I had the T virus before anybody else had the T virus. But man, it was wild, man. It was a wild ride. So,
Definitely, and has been for me as well, and it's
yeah,
been scary, dude. I'm still not over my symptoms. I don't think I'm ready to go back to work.
right.
Uh, at least not right now.
Yeah.
And
So, are you able to taste or smell anything?
fortunately, I am. You know, I
Nice.
am. I am. I'm just having this nausea and a little bit of this lung action.
Yeah.
I developed the cough about 4 or 5 days in, and which
Mm-hmm.
wasn't there, so that's a little concerning. And um, about the fourth day, my lungs were feeling a little inflamed or something. I don't know if
Gotcha.
that's possible, but
Yeah.
when I was coughing, it was definitely like hurting. And then
Gotcha.
well, yeah, well, we could talk about that afterwards. That's a little
Yeah,
more
man.
personal. The whole
Yeah.
family got sick, even the baby boy.
Oh man.
So
Poor Bash.
unfortunately,
Poor Bash.
yeah, dude. Well, I didn't know, man. I mean, I didn't
Yeah,
know.
exactly.
That's why I said, you know what? I don't hold no like anger towards the guy because, like, I mean,
Hmm.
it's an ongoing pandemic thing. I mean, a lot of people want to
Yeah.
act like it's still over. Even myself, I fell into the idea, maybe it's safe, maybe it's that, but nah, man, it's
No,
still
it's
ongoing.
still out there, bro. Like once you told me that you had it, I've seen about I want to say maybe 6 or 7 other people get it, and I'm like, bro, this thing is still alive. Like the head is not cut off yet,
Yeah,
but
staying alive like
outside
Drake and
is
Little Baby.
open like crazy. And then we got another sickness coming up on the rise, which is monkeypox, and it's just like, bro,
Dude, I've been
we just
hearing
want to
about that.
live.
Do you know any
Yeah,
information
bro.
about that?
Nah, I just know that the cases are continuing to rise at a rapid pace. I know that there are some places saying don't go to the gym and touch any of the equipment because you may be liable to get it.
No way. It's getting to that
Yeah,
point.
and I'm somebody that had chicken pox as a kid. So, me being a kid, it was terrible, but like me being an adult, if I have to worry about that, I'd be upset, man. I'd be upset.
I've been hearing like rumblings about it, but I haven't really like sit down and investigated about it.
Yeah, so like apparently it came from I forgot which country, but then somehow it got here in New York, and it's just been kind of tearing through since then. I think there are some cases in California, of course. But yeah, I'm just hoping that it doesn't become a big thing.
I'll tell you what, man. It's definitely like it's still like it's still there. It's still present. And
Right.
it's unfortunate that we all want to get back into this normality, but it's I mean there is
But
not.
there is no normality anymore, bro.
Yeah.
Like nothing is normal. Nothing is ever going to be normal again. And that's unfortunate. We went most of our lives, just going on a course. And then we hit a bump like this, and I don't think we'll ever recover from it.
Oh
And that's
man.
just me personally, bro. Like I hate to sound like I'm a pessimist about it, but like I low key need to be realistic about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I understand, man. It's
Yeah.
I'm going masked up when hopefully I get back to work soon. But
Yeah.
like I'm going back masked up. I told my girl I was like I'm gonna act like it's the first month that we're all like getting back out there, pandemic
Right.
style.
Exactly.
I heard in the
Masked up
fall
on
it's gonna get
everything.
bad.
You know,
That's what I heard.
we'll see, bro. Because you got to think it's summer now. Fall is coming up. We might have some fall weddings and stuff like that. A lot of get-togethers. People are going to be traveling again. It's just no way to know because with COVID and then monkeypox on top of it, bro, we really do not know what could happen in the next few months, and that's what's scary.
Bro, imagine the vid
That's
and the
what's scary.
monkey.
Right, bro. Like imagine having
Damn.
both. Like you can't smell or taste, you have a cough, you're sweating and you're freezing. Then on top of that, you got these big ass bumps all over your body. So like that's
Damn.
crazy, man. It's absolutely crazy.
Sounds like some scary shit. I don't even want to think about that.
Yeah, it sounds like something on a TV show. You know what I mean? It sounds like a made up sickness, but it's just That's the real life that we're going through right now, man.
It is, man. But fortunately enough, people have people like us to entertain them. So,
Yeah,
how have
that's
you
a
been?
fact. Bro, I've been good, man. You know, I've been working a lot, of
Ooh,
course.
Logitech. I
What do you
see
mean?
you with the
What do you,
headphones.
what do you mean, man? What do you
Chill,
mean, man?
bro.
What do you mean? Like I told you,
Damn.
bro, I got some upgrades, man. It was time.
Upgrades.
I also I got one of these too. Hang on, let me I'm just gonna get the manual because I don't feel like getting the whole thing. But
Damn. My boy's holding up a Steam Deck right
yeah,
there. Stream Deck.
Stream Deck, yeah. I
Stream
ain't got a
Deck.
Steam Deck, bro. I don't know, I can't drop the money right now, bro.
Those look
Like
awesome, by the way.
what do?
The Steam Decks.
Oh yeah, they're cool. They're just like big ass switches though. Like they remind me of the Game Gear.
Yeah.
But like I would get one if I didn't just buy a computer. You know
Yeah,
what I
yeah, I
mean?
got you.
Like if I didn't just buy this computer, I would definitely have bought one and just waited until Q4 2022 to get it. But at this point right now, man, like I said, bro, let me get back to the question though. But I've been good, bro. I've just been working, man. Like I said, trying to get back into content creation, trying to get back into speaking to people, bro, because I feel like with my little hiatus that I took, I'm just like, I want to say I got burnt out, but it doesn't really feel that way. You know what I mean?
Can you expound on that?
Like,
What do you mean by that?
yeah, like, so here's the thing, bro. Like, with me, I feel like this year, bro, this year in particular, like, my job had us do basically, you know, one of those personality tests where you figure out which personality you have, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I did it. And I was like, bro, there's no way this thing is going to be right. And when it told me, you know, my personality, I'm like, God dang it, this is right.
Oh my god, yeah.
So yeah, bro. So I like had to like do some like thinking about stuff, and I'm like, bro, like it's kind of crazy how like everything wasn't right, but I want to say about 60 to 65% was right, and the stuff that it had right, I'm like, okay, maybe I should work on a few things. You know what I
Like, what did
mean?
it say?
It said that I was a mediator. It
Mediator.
says, yeah, it says I'm a mediator. And let me see. Let me get it pulled up so I can well, I can tell you
A
exactly what it
mediator.
was
Well,
telling you.
I'm gonna give you what I think it is before you give the actual. Immediate mediator, meaning that you're in between. Usually, you're always
Basically,
you're always the guy having to problem versus problem. You're the versus.
I'm trying to see like both sides and
Yeah,
everything.
yeah, yeah.
Like you tell me why you love red, and somebody else tells me why they love blue. I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, okay, let me see why you like red. And let me see why you like blue.
Yeah.
And that's basically it. But like, okay, so here's some of my strengths. So it says here that I'm empathetic,
Mm-hmm.
generous, open-minded, creative, passionate, idealistic, which I completely agree with, bro, because I am really an idealist. I'm not a
Yeah.
realist. I like to think about how things could be rather than how they are. And
Yeah.
everything else, yeah, like I think I'm creative.
Except when it comes to
You
the
know what I mean?
pandemic. Except when it comes to the pandemic.
Exactly. And then it says here that I'm also unrealistic, and I've had people tell me that in my life, bro. I've had people tell me that,
What?
you know, yeah, I've had people. I have one person told me that I was unrealistic, and when they told me that, it hit me kind of hard because I thought about it, and I'm like, yeah, they are kind of right
About what
because
though?
like my expectations,
Of
I
people, of
tend
things?
both. So I have a tendency to hold people to a higher standard than what I should. You know what I mean?
Uh, I see.
So there was someone that I kind of held to that regard, and I didn't really see it that way for years. I didn't see it that way.
Uh-huh.
And then she told me that that's what it was, and like ever since then, bro, like I've just been like trying to analyze all of my relationships and friendships with people because she was right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then it says that I'm self isolating, and that's a fact, bro. Like
You like
if
to
I'm feeling
hibernate?
down, bro, I will hibernate like crazy.
Same here, man.
I will disconnect. I will
Mm-hmm.
just shut down a little bit. I mean, granted, it does make me feel lonely, but like I'd rather be alone than think about the possibility of letting somebody down. You know what I mean? Like Will
Wow.
Smith. Will Smith said in his you saw his apology to Chris Rock, right?
Yeah. I saw
And
some of it.
he said something to the fact, and I related to it so bad, but he said something like one of his biggest vices or something like that is letting people down. And I'm like, God dang, bro, like I get it. Like you try to do everything you can do to, impress people and help people, but when you don't do so, that shit hurts. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And I was like, bro, I totally get it.
Where do you think that comes from?
I think it comes from like, see, bro, here's the thing, bro. Like my grandmother is one of the best people I've ever, you know, known, come in contact with, etc. So I try to see things how she, basically told me to see things. See people how she told me to see people. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
She was never the one like, all people are bad, stay away from these kind of people. She was basically a mediator as well. Like she was kind of always in the middle of something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like she has six
The,
brothers and sisters that were always arguing, but like she was never one sided. You know what I mean? Like she never joined one side of an argument or
she
anything
was the
like that.
glue.
Basically, and that's what I've been told about myself. But yeah, I was just reading over this stuff, and I'm like, golly, bro. And it even says here, bro, I'm desperate to please, which I don't think I'm like necessarily desperate to please, but it makes me feel good knowing that I'm pleasing someone. It makes me feel good knowing that I'm needed. You know what I mean?
Oh, you like to you like act of service.
In a sense, yeah, you could say that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't like. I'm more of a giver than a receiver. You know
Ah,
what
I
I
see.
mean?
Yeah.
Like I feel better giving you something than you giving me something.
Really?
Yeah.
How are you with receiving things? Like, how do you?
I'm terrible. I'm terrible at receiving
Oh my!
things.
Oh,
It's
you
like
shouldn't have. You shouldn't have done that.
that's me,
Oh
bro. That is
my!
me. That is
Yeah.
me. If you give me anything, bro, like that's the thing, bro. Like when I got my first donation on Twitch, I was like, dang, bro, this is what Twitch is about. But like,
Yeah.
I don't deserve that.
Oh
That
my
that's
god.
really me, bro. I'm the one that tells you, bro, you didn't have to give me anything. You didn't have to do this. Like that's like when my birthday rolls around and someone says, yeah, give me, I'm gonna send you something. I'm like, no, bro, don't send me anything.
Oh my god.
I know. We'll wait till your birthday comes around and I'll give you something.
You don't like receiving your flowers, huh?
um,
It's hard for you. Not that you don't like it, but it's hard for you.
yeah, depending
Why?
on who it's from, you know what I mean? Because like I hate when I put more into my friendships and relationships, and then that other person realizes it. Because I don't see it as that way. You know what I mean? I don't like seeing my relationships with people as checks and balances.
Hmm.
If I give you something, then that's just it. Like you don't owe me anything.
Oh, I
So
see.
when someone says, you're a better friend to me than I am to you, and I'm like, okay, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
Because who am I to dictate that? Let's be
Yeah.
real. Who am I to dictate that? I'm not going to tell you how to treat me. You treat me how you think that you should. That's
And
not
and,
up to me.
and you love regardless.
Yeah, exactly. I have a
Yeah.
big heart, bro. I have a lot of love to give.
Do you feel like that could be taken advantage of sometimes?
Of course, bro. Of course. I've been taken advantage of so many times, but I'm still like, with some people, I'm just like, bro, that's just how they are. You know what I mean? That's just how they were raised. They were raised to kind of just suck all the energy out of somebody, but I still
Wow.
got a lot of energy and love for them. So for sure, man. But yeah,
That's a
ever since
strong will right there.
yeah, bro. But
They
like ever
still
since
do
that,
good shit.
but yeah, like ever since that, bro. Like I just really been thinking about how I carry myself. You know what I mean?
You
Like
don't
so what?
you don't hold like much resentment towards things or people, huh?
No, no. I feel
How
like
do you
life
keep
is
that
too short for
away?
that. Life is too short for that, bro.
Mm,
You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna rock with people that rock with me.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if somebody's willing to go to battle for me, I'll go to battle for them.
Awesome.
You
Like,
know,
did you
but
learn that early in life or like later in life?
uh
Like, when was that?
definitely early in life. Because growing up, I never had like, like a solid best friend. You know what I mean?
Mm,
Like people came in and people came out.
feel you.
I didn't get like a solid good friend, like a lifetime friend. I mean, we met when we were 6, but it's 23 later now, and we're still good friends. You know what I mean? So like even like when I didn't realize like what true friendship was till I got to college. I think that's what it was.
Really?
Like me and him, we met when we were 6. We linked back up when we were 15 in high school. That's my dog. Love him to death. And then when I got to college, that's when I realized like because people they say you'll meet one of your forever friends when you're in college or whatever or after high school. And that's when I met my boy Greg. Shout out to Greg. But like I didn't really see it. I didn't see it that way at first. You know what I mean? When we hung out, it was just I was in the same mode. Like, it's just he's just gonna be here, and then soon somebody else is gonna come in, and so on and so forth. But yeah, he's definitely a lifetime friend. People like you, people like my boy Hiley that I met after even college. Like, I see y'all as being like lifetime friends. I don't see y'all just being here for now and then disappearing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I feel you, man. Like, for you, for example, like I never knew like someone like you existed. Like someone I feel like I can
Right.
trust and be around, because
Yeah.
I came from an environment where you told somebody something vulnerable, and then all of a sudden everybody around you knew that.
Everybody knows.
Yeah, and that was the
Everybody
most.
knows.
It was the most like that's so toxic. I feel. You
Right,
know what I
bro.
mean?
And most of that comes within family too.
Oh,
You know what
talk
I
about
mean? Like
that.
that's the biggest thing. Like I don't know what it is, bro. But it's
You know how it
like
goes.
sometimes, bro, your family can be your biggest haters.
Oh, tell me.
And they will not see it that way.
Oh yeah, yeah,
They
yeah,
will
yeah,
not see
yeah.
it that way. They'll
Yeah.
see it as them just analyzing something, but they don't realize, bro, like sometimes their thoughts and opinions or
Excuse me.
what no, bless you. But like they think that what they're saying, what comes out of their mouth, what they think is just a fact and that is right. And that is not the case, bro.
Mm.
That is not the case. They see something and they stick with that vision.
For whatever reason, right? Oh, I'm older than you. I'm wiser. Therefore, I'm wiser. And it's like,
It's it's
oh,
it's a lot of that. It's a
what
lot
did
of
what did they
I've
say?
lived on this. It's a lot more of I've lived on this earth longer than you have. You're a baby. You know what I mean. You haven't been through what I've been through, so you don't know stuff like that, bro. And
It's
that's just
always
like you
something
said.
dismissive.
Yeah, like you said, it's
Mm-hmm.
toxic. It's toxic, bro. That's basically
Mm-hmm.
all it is.
Back to Rooney's.
It's super toxic. Like I've been raised to not say anything on something unless I can help that situation. So when it comes to people, I don't talk about people if you know what I mean. Like I'm not going to down somebody when I'm doing nothing for them or I've done nothing for them. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's their business. That's their business, bro. If somebody were to come to me and say, "Hey, I need some help with something," I'm going to say, "Sure, yeah, here you go." You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But if you keep doing it and like the more when I realize that I'm not getting anything out of it, that's when I'm like, "All right, I'm gonna back off." But
Yeah, dude.
like with the older generation, I feel like with them, we should be able to ask them questions and their opinions on things without being antagonized.
Right.
I feel like, with them saying that they've been on this earth longer than we have, and with them being so wise, you would think that we could be like, hey, I need your opinion on this. And they say, okay, yeah, this is how I think you should handle it.
Yeah.
But no, this is just so much BS that comes even with that doesn't even make you want to ask your peers or anything. I mean, your older family members because of the antagonization.
It's so funny because it's like you're angry at the generation you raised. And it's
Mm-hmm.
and it's like it's so weird because we are the reflection of your
Yeah.
your lessons and your thoughts, and you just don't like seeing that. So therefore
Right.
then you're angry at that and resentful at that. And then
Mm-hmm.
you want us to get it how you got it, with no help, with
And
no.
that's not how life works.
Yeah, exactly. And
I'm
instead.
not put on this earth to live someone else's life.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah. Exactly.
Like, bro, I'm here to live my own life. If you don't like it, then just keep my name out your mouth.
Back to Rooney's, dude.
That's how I feel about it, bro. Like if you don't like me or like what I'm doing, just leave me alone.
Yeah.
And I literally just had this conversation, but it's not this conversation. It was really a lot lighter. We're talking about video games. But we
Yeah.
were like talking about how people will say, oh, this video game is trash. I don't understand how people play it. It's like, bro, if it doesn't have anything to do with you, then just shut up. You know what I mean? Like, let people enjoy things, bro. And I feel like that's the same thing to what we're talking about now. Like, if there's something that you don't agree with, or just don't mention it.
But you don't, like you said earlier, man. Like you don't realize that when people do that, it gives you a person who's like who is actually wise, who is actually like aware of these emotions and feelings. It gives you kind of like that sign of like, oh, like that's a person I need to be away from. You know what I mean?
Exactly,
Because they're a
bro.
hater.
Yeah. But you know, it's I think a lot of my life, in my personal life, I've run into more people that I've learned to be less like rather than more like. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like I feel like people that I should have gravitated to weren't in my life. You know what I mean?
What do you mean by that?
My life, like people that I guess you could say kind of were there when I was growing up, like family, friends, and stuff like that.
Hmm.
They showed that, like, they showed without telling that they weren't a good role model. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? But I
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
have like, I didn't have the, the uncle that went out and did this and did that, stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like you hear people all the time say, "Oh, I got my uncle, and we're gonna go to the this, and we're gonna go do that." Never had that. You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you're talking about. And
But like,
let me not be
I
like hypocritical either, because I've indulged in hating. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? No, I'm like,
right,
it's just something that you learn early on where it's like, oh, it feels good to be a part of the mob. It feels
right,
good to hate. It feels good to
right.
say fuck that person for having something I don't have. And
Yeah,
it's like it's so hard to get that out of you, and it takes a lot of
hmm,
practice. You know what I
right,
mean? And it's like,
exactly, bro.
but you got to be kind. You got to be loving and accepting. I think
Yeah, and a lot of people just aren't willing to take that route.
it's easier to be hateful than it, and it takes work to be kind.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Like that's the funny
That's
thing
why it's
about
so easy
life.
to hate. It's so easy to say, "Yeah, I hate this,"
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
leave it at that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It takes less energy to do that, and it takes more energy to say, "Hmm, here's the thing. Let me actually learn about it and see if I can come up with a real opinion on my own about it."
Yeah, it
You know?
takes work to understand.
Yeah, and people aren't willing to put in that work.
Oh, absolutely not. I mean,
No,
if it's not something tangible, it's like,
right?
am I gonna do that?
Yeah, exactly.
But
Why should I
yeah,
spend this energy to have something on something I can't, or have an opinion on something I can't hold or have for myself?
exactly, because we're as people,
Hmm.
we're inherently selfish.
Yeah, everybody's selfish to a certain extent
Yeah,
because I mean we're in our own skin. You know what I mean?
exactly.
Like it's not something that I can do for somebody that's gonna make me live longer or make
Hmm.
me happier. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but like you said, dude, helping others and being there for people makes you feel so good, and that's so
Yeah.
true because like being a person someone can come to is so meaningful and so powerful.
Hmm.
And it
That's
takes
it.
courage, and it takes like a trust, and it takes a lot of things to be do that. And it's rewarding.
Hmm.
Awesome.
Yeah, man.
Jesus
But
Christ.
it can be really good for you, bro. But it can also harm you.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Because
with everything, right?
you never know people's true intentions
That sucks
until they're
though.
shown.
That really sucks, but I don't like to live in the world of assumption,
Right. Like
because
I
then
hate making assumptions, bro. I
yeah,
absolutely hate it. But
yeah.
like, you know, even when people show me their intentions, bro, I'm like, maybe there's some good in them.
Yeah,
Then I
always
get
that
then I
maybe.
get let down again. You know what I mean? Then I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, I give them another chance. And then I get let down again. It's like, yeah, this is really my fault. Like I'm the problem.
It's always the problem because you allow that in there.
Exactly.
Not the problem because you are the problem.
Right.
Boundaries, right?
Exactly, bro.
Boundaries are key. Something
And
it's
that's
something I had to learn
easier
early.
said than done.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. I mean,
Yes.
it's never good. It's never easy telling somebody no.
Yeah, you don't want to cut people off, man. You don't want to shut people out of your life.
Yeah,
Like you said, they'll do something, you give them another chance, they'll do something again, and it's a cycle, bro. Life is a cycle. It's full of cycles.
it for sure is, dude.
We're all a wheel.
For sure, dude. And it's like it is what it is. Kind
Hmm.
of like it is what it is when we have to accept these remakes and remasters by these companies. And
Oh man,
I kind of want to get into what you think about what Naughty Dog is doing. Because I'm
bro,
excited. I'm excited.
bro, like Naughty Dog and Sony are just really trying to pull a fast one, bro.
You think
If they
so?
if they put the effort that they put into this Last of Us remake into another franchise, or if they brought back one of their previous franchises, I would be more inclined to get that game. I promise I would.
Mm,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
If they were like, okay, we're gonna put a lot of these resources and energy into a new Sly Cooper game, dope. I would
that's
get
right,
that.
huh?
You know what I mean? Yeah, like if they just did something else, I would be more inclined to spend my 70 hard-earned dollars on that.
Yeah.
But you're trying to sell me a product that you've already put out for sale twice and just make it prettier, and then not even that, bro. We're getting less game because there's not going to be the multiplayer aspect of it.
Yeah, but who really played? Who really played The Last of Us? Like, who played the Uncharted multiplayer?
If you're going to give us less content, put it out at a smaller rate.
Yeah, but they're giving us the gallery. They're giving
We
us.
don't want that, bro. We're gonna get that on YouTube. That's gonna be on YouTube day one because somebody's gonna buy that game, beat the game, record the entire game, and then post all the art online. That's what it's gonna be, bro.
Yeah. Have you seen the recent like gameplay they have? Like it looks pretty good. Okay, it looks decent.
Bro, it's weird because there's not a lot of dismemberment like there was with part two. So it kind of feels like a step forward as far as it looking pretty and the character face changes and all that good stuff. But
The
then
lighting.
again, yeah, but then again, like the actual combat is weaker than what part two has. You
What
know
do
what
you
I
mean
mean?
by
The
that?
actual gameplay. Like there's a lot of stuff that you can do in part two as far as, animations and takedowns and stuff that weren't
Mhm.
in part one.
Well,
So we're
that's what they said they're adding adaptive gameplay or some shit like that. That's the
but
marketing
from
thing.
the clip that I saw, doesn't look great, bro.
Yeah.
Like
Okay, they were talking.
I know it was a leak, but I mean, there's not much that they can do to change that aspect of
Yeah.
it within months. You know what I mean?
I don't think. I think I just don't want to accept the fact. No. You know what? I believe this to be what they're saying it is. I'm gonna
What's
take
that?
that stand. I think it is a whole entire like. It's not just a remake. It's not just a. I don't know what they're calling it.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's remake.
it looks decent, bro. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a decent buy.
It looks decent, bro, but it's the same thing we've already gotten.
I see what you're
And
saying, but
then
that's a
just to
different
say, bro,
argument.
but here's the thing: we're about to get it again because they're making a TV show.
Oh yeah, with Pedro.
Bro, like you're giving us the same story 4 times. Come up with something new. Just make something new. We all freaked out about Ghost of Tsushima because it was something new. You know what I mean? God
Yeah.
of War, granted, it's not anything new, but this stuff is new to us. And I think that's important. I think that having IPs and franchises that are original will keep the game industry afloat.
But it's so hard to come up with. I would assume, right? I don't know. I'm not a creative mind like that, but I would assume coming up with original content. I mean, you look at what's that new game with the cat, Stray,
Right.
Strack.
Yeah.
That's original, right? I guess you could
Yeah.
say that. See, I
There's
guess I'm
not too many
arguing against
games
my
where you
point,
play as a cat, like an actual cat. It's not many games like
and
that.
it's highly regarded. I haven't played it, but I heard a lot of people
Yeah, I've heard a
like
lot
it.
of great things about it. But like, here's the thing, bro. I just tweeted this on Twitter. Randomly, I was just thinking. I was just thinking about like old games that I used to play. And I don't know if you remember, but there was a game called Dead to Rights where
Dead
you
to
played as
Rights.
a cop and you had a dog. And the dog was part of the gameplay. Like you could shoot someone and then sick your dog on them. And I'm
Oh, I
like, bro,
see
that
it.
was such a fantastic concept. And I think it got 3 games, and there hasn't been one since. I was just thinking, like, what if they did it? What if they gave this game the God of War treatment, where it's a remake or a reboot, however you want to put it, but give the cop more to work with emotionally, give the game great graphics, all the stuff that we've gotten in games like God of War and Gears of War and all these other games. Make the characters feel like actual characters. Make
Mhm.
us care for the dog. That would be dope if they just brought that back, redid it. But we just don't get that.
Well, it's I would assume, right? It's the whole like, is it gonna make money? Like, how many people are familiar? So many people are familiar with the Last of Us franchise. Like, it's all about money. I think at the
Yeah,
core of it.
that's what the problem is, bro. Like that's the problem with what's going on with HBO and
Oh, I want to
and
talk
Warner
about that a
Brothers.
little bit. What's going on with that?
Yeah. So HBO essentially is like HBO Max anyway is slowly dying.
Really? What?
So
I watch it.
Warner Brothers is planning on cutting 70% of their development staff.
Oh
So that
my
means that
god.
shows that are HBO Max originals will be no more. They're going to get canceled, shelved. People are not going to be paid for them the way they were going to be paid.
Losing a lot of jobs.
Bro, like you saw what happened with the Batgirl movie, right?
Uh-huh.
They canceled the
Shelved it.
movie. They basically just canceled it. They canceled the new Scooby Doo movie that's going to be coming out. They canceled. I think LeBron James was working on a House Party
Yeah,
movie
I
that
heard
got
that.
canceled. So it's like, bro, you're spending millions of dollars on these products that people are putting their time and sweat and money into, and you're just canceling it, bro. Like, imagine being a director, being given a project, working on that project for months and maybe years on end, just for the company to say when you're close to finishing it, just for them to say, "Nah, we're not going to do it." Think about
That's
how sick
that's
that is,
crazy.
bro.
That is crazy.
So it's like it's just bad, man. It's bad business. It's bad for them. It's bad for us because we deserve to get some content. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
We deserve this original content. Like we've gotten so much content that it's just been mediocre to say the least. From the big dogs, it's been mediocre.
Really? I mean, have you seen Prey?
I saw Prey.
Bro,
We
come
getting
on.
into it?
Well, we could talk about it briefly, but I want to finish this
Yeah,
HBO conversation. Well, let
but
me
yeah,
just use it as a turning point too. I mean, there is good content coming out. But like you said, like, well, let me stay with my point. Fuck it. There is good content coming out. I mean, for example, Prey. Prey was a pretty awesome movie. You know what I mean? Not all content is bad. I think
Prey was a good movie.
it was a good movie. There is good content coming out, but you're saying that there's lack of it.
There's a huge lack of it.
Really?
We've been given a lot of mediocre content, bro. And like I said, that's from the big dogs and of course the smaller dogs. But like, bro, when is the last time that you thoroughly enjoyed something from Marvel?
Marvel? Oh shit,
Maybe
man.
Loki, right?
I think maybe low key. I can't remember right, but that's not good, right? Either that I can't remember.
No, bro, because they've given us so much stuff and hardly any of it has hit for us.
I tried Miss Marvel. Wasn't really into. I thought I was a little older at this
Mm-hmm.
point. I tried. I wasn't really a big fan, if at all, a fan of with Moon Knight. I kept
Yeah.
falling asleep. Loki was good.
No
That's the
pun
thing I
intended. No
watched.
pun intended.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I kept falling asleep.
Yeah. Did you
Loki
like
was
Falcon
good.
and the Winter Soldier?
I didn't even watch that.
Yeah. See. And are you gonna watch She-Hulk?
I saw something about it, but probably not. Not that
See.
interested.
And these are the big dogs, man. This is Disney Marvel.
But
They've given us so much content that was good. We got Guardians of the Galaxy 2. We got the Avengers movies. We got, Black Panther. They've given us such good content in
let me
such
throw
a
in
short amount
there.
of time.
A part of that is because I'm Marvel fatigued out. It's
I want to
Marvel
say that
fatigue.
too.
Uh,
Yes,
It's so much of it.
but even then, this content has just not been good. You can tell that it's half-assed. And that's on the story side of things, the CG side of things. Nobody has their heart in this anymore.
I can't say because I haven't finished any of these series, but maybe that goes to your point.
Yes. That's exactly what my point is, man. Like they just stopped caring. There's nothing more that like they feel that there's nothing more they can do. Like they can announce phase 5, phase 6 and phase 7, but it's just so much stuff, bro. Like we got what 18 more shows, 16 more movies. Like
I'm kind of like
what
I'm
can you
done with that
do?
shit.
What can you do to get my butt in the theater seat?
I mean, did you watch
You know,
Thor?
I did watch Thor.
You went for that one, huh?
I did because that was the one. Thor was the one where I was like, bro, they can't mess up. They really just like they gave us Miss Marvel. I wasn't really a fan. I was like, they can't mess up with Thor.
Yeah.
And they messed up with Thor. So that was my point. That's where I'm like, bro, with She-Hulk, I'm not going to bat an eye. I know we got Ant-Man Quantumania coming out, and then they're supposed to be introducing Kang the Conqueror, and I'm like, what does this mean? Like,
Yeah.
is it going to be like a goofy movie? Like, is it going to be like Ant-Man and the Wasp 2? I mean, Ant-Man 2, rather. Like, I just don't know what's...
Are superhero, let's just throw it, superhero movies done? Are superhero movies done? I'm talking about Marvel DC, bro. Look at what DC's in the shambles right now. They have the Snyder, they have this other shit going on, all in the same fucking universe. You know what I
Right?
mean? Like,
Right now, how I'm feeling, bro, I think superhero movies are done. You can come out with a new X-Men movie, and I won't get hyped. You can announce Fantastic Four, I won't get hyped. You can announce... Golly, I'm trying to think. Even a Static Shock movie, as much as I love Static Shock, if they were to announce a Static Shock movie from DC and WB, I couldn't be too excited about it. And I feel like that's a problem. Because this time last year, or maybe 2 years ago or 3 years ago, we were on such a high where we were like, yeah, nobody can do any wrong.
yeah,
And we've been wronged.
shit, dude. I
Time
mean,
and time again.
if you look at what the boys are doing, like, we're so craving like the difference of like we want to see superheroes do other shit, like some crazy shit. Like, we're so done of this like
Yeah, we don't want to
Captain
be saved
America.
anymore.
Yeah,
Stop
yeah, yeah.
stop saving the day.
We want like dark versions of, like, we're so like so weird like that. Like, as humans,
Yeah.
we want to see like.
And that's just because of the internet, bro. The internet has made everybody a weird person.
You think so?
You know, because we've seen so much, and it's like, bro, let's get something that we haven't seen.
I think we're just spoiled as consumers.
Of course,
You know what I mean?
we have so much content that we can just grab for free
Yeah.
or for a low price of $9.99. You know what I mean? We can listen to just about any song just by tapping an app on our phone, typing in the name of the song, and hitting play.
Yeah.
Think about how back then they would have to go to the CD store
I know, bro.
and spend $14 on the CD with only one song that they liked.
Or
Like, and we don't have that problem.
not anymore.
We do not have that problem. All they had to go on from a movie was a trailer. Now we have the trailer, we have the behind the scenes, we have the Q&A all before the movie comes out.
Bro, these trailers damn near movies, bro.
Yeah, and then the movie comes out and we're disappointed because we already seen so much. And it's a double-edged sword, you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's good that we have so much creativity going on, but it's also good because it becomes saturated with like non-good shit,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. And then like everybody's taste changes so often. It's like, what can these people do to keep us, longing for more?
Mm-hmm.
And that's with movies, that's with TV, that's with video games,
I was done with. I'll be straight up. I was done with the hour show episodes of
Of anything?
series of any. I was done a while back, bro. I can't keep watching Dexter, son. You know what I mean, and him,
Yeah.
and like I'm done with that stuff, bro. Like,
Right.
it needs to be a really. I'll give one thing an episode, and if it doesn't catch me, I'm good. I don't need to watch it.
Pull them out. Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm giving myself a limit at this point. There's too much,
Yeah.
and also, man, if I don't get to watch something, that's okay.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I
And
can't.
I've been in that space for a while now, especially with TV. I've learned like I only have so many hours in a day.
Yeah,
I can't spend 8-9 hours working and then watch a TV show for 3 or 4 hours in the same day. I just can't do it, bro. Like I got to a point a while back where I was just like watching. I was watching Love Island, bro.
Oh my god.
I kid you not. I watched an entire season of Love Island it took me a while to get through it because I mainly only watched it while I was working. Because I'm like, bro, if I watched anything else while I was working, there's no way I would get through it. I'd say, yeah, I just need something stupid and dumb to watch. I can't watch.
Mindless.
Yeah, I can't watch a real life show while I'm working. You know what I mean?
Try to watch Sopranos or some shit while working. Imagine.
See, I couldn't do that, bro. Because when I watch that show in particular, I have to have nothing on the slate for my day. I
Yeah.
have to be done with my day. I have to be home. Everything's done, clean. I'm clean. I have to sit down and just enjoy that show. And I was the same way with Entourage too when I watched that.
Dude, I haven't
Like
seen.
it's just you haven't watched Entourage yet,
I haven't seen Entourage, and I saw a little bit of The Sopranos, but it was a
bro.
little like,
Watch Entourage, bro.
is
You
that
will
one?
really rock with it. It's the one. It's one of those shows like it came on back in the day when we had satellite TV, but I was like watching cartoons. I wasn't worried about HBO shows. You know what I
Uh
mean?
huh.
And I remember when the movie came out, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna watch the show eventually." I watched it. I want to say it was last April is when I started,
Yeah.
and I finished the show within a few weeks. But like, it's kind of what I had needed. Like, granted, it's nothing new, but it's like it's just a show. You know what I mean? It doesn't have anything to do with the real world. It's not trying to really impress me. It's just a show about characters and their lives, and that's it.
Were you a Sex in the City fan?
No, sir.
You weren't.
Was not. I never got with Sex in the City. I've still never seen an episode. So
I tried one.
it's
It was okay.
yeah, like that show was never something that I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna just sit down and watch Sex in the City or Gossip Girls or Vampire Diaries. You know what I mean? Never anything like that.
The vampire. Yo, what is that? That's like it's like the whole supernatural era, like CW shit.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I was on board with the Flash. Flash was tight for a while.
A lot of people. Yeah, I heard a lot of people like that.
Yeah, Green Arrow, I wasn't really a fan of. Legends of Tomorrow, not really a fan of. And everything else that came after that, I was kind of done with.
You remember
But
Kyle XY?
yeah, I remember Kyle XY. But yeah, I got to like season 3 or 4 of The Flash, and then it got stupid, and I stopped watching.
Oh my
And
god.
like about every year on Twitter, someone will say, "The Flash is still going on, by the way," and they'll post a clip, and it just looks absolutely terrible, bro.
Awful.
Yes, and then the report came out a few months ago, and they were like, the CW hasn't been profitable since like 2009, something like that.
That's insane.
I'm like, bro, who is keeping this channel alive?
I mean, who are they owned by? Warner, right?
WB.
Yeah.
So it was like they really are digging deep into that bag to keep that channel afloat. But now with, the Warner Brothers and Discovery merge, there may not be a CW to look forward to.
What is that? They're trying to be like National Disney.
Yeah, they're trying to pull like a Viacom basically. You know, Viacom owns like Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon, BET, all these like USA, I think, all these other channels. That's what they're trying to do.
But educate me.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Like, tell me about it.
Tell you about Viacom?
Yeah, like this is they own everything, right?
So Viacom is like a big dog.
The biggest of dogs?
It's one of them, bro. Like, let's see. I'm gonna see if I can find like an absolute list of what they have.
They own
Viacom for sure is CBS. If that tells you anything.
Media company.
So Viacom has, let's see.
Oh, I think it shows right here.
You see it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Viacom is Paramount as well.
CBS Sports, Paramount, Showtime, Comedy Central, BET,
Nickelodeon,
MTV, Nickelodeon,
Miramax.
Oh, they own Pluto?
Yep. Yeah, VH1, MTV, Comedy Central, Logo, CMT for all you country music fans out there. And that's what, like I said, of course, that's Paramount Plus and all that good stuff, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, Viacom is a big deal, bro.
The Big Daddy.
Yeah, like that's the one. That is the one, bro. It's absolutely crazy, bro. Because like you don't think about the big dog when you think about a channel, like you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Like I didn't think about this to be honest with you, bro. And it's kind of crazy how it worked out because we had satellite TV, we had DirecTV, and for some reason Viacom and DirecTV started beefing, and Viacom was like, "Okay, we're beefing. We're taking all of our channels off of your service." And bro, I remember getting home from school, excited to watch some. I think I was gonna watch SpongeBob or something. And I turn on the TV, and like the channels were like literally gone. I didn't have Nickelodeon, bro. I tried to watch 106 in Park. Didn't have BET, and I'm like, bro, what the freak is happening? So I called one of my boys, and he had cable. I'm like, bro, are you able to see 106 in Park right now? He's like, yeah, we still got the channel. I was like, I don't know what's happening. And I want to say like 2 or 3 days later, we got a piece of mail, and it was from DirecTV saying that they had a falling out with Viacom, and Viacom removed all of the channels from
Oh, Daddy got
DirecTV.
mad.
Yeah, and that was down for months. I want to say a few months.
That's crazy, dude. Isn't it like only
Yeah,
like three big dogs? Viacom. What else is there? Right.
there's there's Disney.
Wait, they're their own company? Like they're their own mass.
Yeah, like Disney's like the top dog.
What the hell?
Yeah, like Disney's like there's no owner for Disney. Like there's no company that Disney reports to. That's why you have Disney, Marvel, and Star Wars and all these other franchises and everything like that. Fox is a part of Disney now. You know what I mean?
Who owns Turner, TBS, and TNT? What's it called? Turner.
Yeah, Turner Company, Turner Classic, or something like that.
Yeah. That's crazy, bro. That's like a whole
Yeah,
bunch of shit.
right. Like it's money to be made if you're a boss in those companies, bro.
Apparently, multi-billionaires arguing with other millionaires.
Billionaires, bro. They're all
Billionaires.
billionaires. It's crazy.
Can you imagine how much Disney makes a year?
An
Billions.
hour, bro. Think about how much money they make an hour. And then especially with like Disney announcing that Disney Plus is going up in price soon.
Dude, I heard about that. What the hell, man?
Yeah,
They're trying to
it's going
Netflix
up.
us.
Yeah, they are going to.
They're trying to Netflix us.
Yeah. And then eventually I'm pretty sure that Hulu is going to follow suit. And then ESPN Plus is going to follow suit. Then they're going to announce a deal where you pay $50 for all three.
Bro,
with
but
ads.
dude, FX, dude. FX
Yeah.
FX needs their flowers, bro. They need
FX
their
has
flowers.
they've been a top dog when it comes to like adult TV shows for a while.
Oh my god, bro.
Like FX, it's like literally
The old
HBO
man?
and FX. Like FX is inching up there to be with HBO.
Dude, what AMC was up there for a while too as one of those like but not right now, it's recent.
Yeah, no, not after what they've done with Better Call Saul and The Walking Dead. And they just keep making The Walking Dead, bro. And it's exhausting. They've exhausted a lot of their resources.
Yeah, they kind of went with that as far as they could. But FX,
Yeah, but like,
dude.
FX
Shit.
has Fargo, The Old Man, American Horror Story, American Crime Story, What We Do in the Shadows, Snowfall. They got Have you seen Reservation Dogs yet?
I have, dude, and I have seen
Bro.
Bobby Lee in it, bro. Bobby Lee as the doctor.
It's so good, bro. Like
I liked it.
FX has Atlanta. Like, there's just so much stuff they have.
I haven't caught up with that Atlanta, but I saw they're making the new season, the final season.
Yeah, the final season's coming up. I think in October, I believe.
That was so crazy for me to see because like the last one took forever. No, well, I guess we're in the
It
pandemic.
took a while. Yeah, and then they filmed season 3 and 4 like back to back. Yeah, so we're about to get after this.
They're all doing like huge movies. The guy is in like Marvel, right?
Yeah,
Paperboy.
like Paperboy is golly, what was he in? He was just in Bullet. You haven't seen Bullet Train yet, have you?
No, but I have seen him in the trailers, dude. Oh my god, people are saying Bullet Train is fire.
Bullet Train is crazy. Yeah, but he was in The Eternals. That's what he was in.
Yeah, he was in the Eternals.
Yeah.
The Eternals.
That movie was trash too. I'm not gonna hold you.
Oh my god, dude! It was like massive.
I did not enjoy it, and I was like, it was just stupid, bro.
You didn't like it?
No, because they were just trying to make excuses, and then like with every movie and show that's come out after, it just doesn't make any sense. Like the movie basically showed like, yeah, there's no religion, there's no this, there's no gods.
Yeah.
But we literally have Thor going to Olympus to go meet with gods. They're actually there. Like, what is happening here, bro? Like, do y'all not know about each other?
Damn, dude.
It's just like I said, the Eternals was them trying to make sense of things, and it honestly just made things worse.
Yeah.
It made things worse.
God damn. That's the water bottle?
Yeah, man.
That ain't no water bottle, bro. That's a jug.
That's a
That's
water
those
jug.
jugs.
Yeah, this a gallon.
Bro, that's those jugs you buy, you refill and you
Yeah.
flip it over on your fucking reservoir.
Oh, you think it's one of those big
Dude,
blue jugs?
that's a reservoir, dog. Hey, reservoir dogs.
Reservoir Dogs. That's it. But yeah, man. that's,
Yo, let me see that thing, dude.
that's my bottle, bro. This is my baby.
Guys, he's holding up
This is my baby.
a a
Yeah,
freaking
real life.
a gallon of water.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm
I,
saying?
I drink this while I'm working, bro.
Jesus, what the?
Bro, I told you, bro. Like I really stopped drinking soda. I want to say I stopped drinking soda in like 2015.
Yeah.
You know, granted, sometimes I will like the other day I went to Zaxby's and I was like, bro, I just got to taste for something sweet. So I got like a strawberry Fanta. But like I haven't went to the store and bought like a soda in
Yeah.
years. So like, I really just drink water, regular water. I drink sparkling water. I'll partake in lemonade and juices, but yeah, when it comes to soda, I'm done with that. But yeah, I make sure I get well enough water throughout my day.
That's heat hydration, dude. At at the max. You got your
Gotta play.
hydration skill. You got your
Gotta stay
hydration
hydrated,
out the
man.
mask. Max.
You know, I gotta keep the skin looking good, bro, because you know that black don't crack.
Yeah, dude.
I had
Look,
someone tell me that they thought I was 19 years old.
damn.
How crazy is that?
That's I mean, I believe it.
I'll be 30 in 5 months, and somebody,
No way, bro.
they'll be,
30?
they thought I'll be 30, bro,
What the hell? No way,
in
bro.
5 months. Yeah, I'm 29, bro.
Damn, what the hell?
Crazy, right?
I'll turn 25 in November.
Yeah, yeah,
What
man.
the
I'll
hell?
be 30 in January, bro.
That's beautiful.
And she thought I was 19.
Damn, she
That's
thought I
sick.
was 19. Okay. Okay. I mean, all right,
Crazy.
to close it out, what are you looking forward
Yeah,
to?
man.
What are you excited about? What are some of your
Woo.
future? We didn't even get into your whole Twitch and your whole entire like I mean, if whatever you want to do.
So y'all follow me on Twitch, man. Twitch.tv/Domogary. I got a follower goal of 100 followers that I'm trying to hit by the end of the month. So make sure you do that. Make sure you go and subscribe to the podcast. It's on YouTube. It's
Mhm.
on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Wherever you listen to podcasts, it's called The Dom Trap. So go listen to that
Mhm.
as well. I've been putting out episodes every week for the past couple of weeks or so.
I see
Just trying
you.
to be more consistent, bro. Just trying to be a little bit more consistent. But as far as upcoming things, bro, this is a big month. This is a big
Okay.
month for video games, bro. I think next month may not be as big, but October and November look okay too. But I think this year I'm most looking forward to God of War Ragnarok.
Same here, dude. You're gonna see me playing that out the
Yeah.
wazoo.
Yes. And you know, when I got my PS5 has literally been collecting dust.
What?
It's been collecting dust, bro. Like I still got a few games to play. I just haven't played them. Like I still want to run through Spider-Man, Miles Morales. I want to run through The Last of Us. I want to run through Ghost of Tsushima. But yeah, man, as of late, it's really been doing a lot of sitting, bro. But yeah, I've been playing through Modern Warfare 2 Remastered on stream.
I saw that, yeah.
Yeah, and that's been going pretty well, bro. Um,
What
I'm
like what got you like, you know what, I'm gonna do this full blast now. Like what got you to do that?
not doing it full blast though, bro. Like I'm so terrified to do a
What?
full blast. No, bro. Like I'm just doing it as a hobby.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's something that I'm putting a little bit more effort into this time around because I'm like I don't like starting things and then not finishing them. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So I'm like, I need to actually care about this. I need to care about the podcast. I need to care about Twitch a little bit more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just because people are actually wanting to listen to me and see me play things and
Most
talk. So I'm
definitely,
like,
dude.
that's the biggest thing, bro. And I'm at a point now where I'm like, bro, I just kind of want to build a community. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And you
Like,
are.
yeah, like I'm not doing this for money or fame or anything, bro. I just want to like get some bros, get
Shit,
some
yeah.
bros and some sisters, and just like kind of chill out, play some games, talk about them. kind of nerd out a little bit just to distract me from normal everyday life. I
Yeah.
work in healthcare, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so
Yeah.
this stuff is like it's a good distraction. You know what I mean? It's not a distract. It's not a distraction in the negative sense. It's a distraction of like, bro, like real life sucks.
Yeah.
You know, like
It's an escapism.
like people are getting sick and getting hurt and dying and everything, bro. And it's like, bro, I don't want to spend my 24 hours out of my days thinking about it.
Yeah.
Bless you.
Thank you.
But yeah, it's just it's like I said, bro. It's really just a good distraction. Um,
No, that's awesome, man. It's been inspiring looking at you, and
I appreciate that, bro.
it puts the fire on my ass too to be like, you got to get back to it, dude. Like,
Get back to it, bro. Cause like you were doing this before me, bro. So you inspired me to do it, man. You know what I mean?
oh
Like me
man,
coming about your streams, bro. I'm like, bro, I'm just a watcher. I'm just a spectator, man. I'm like, I feel like I should be doing a little bit more.
it's
You
hard,
know?
man. It's just hard, especially like I get in my own head. Like, it's like when you're not seeing, but it takes years. It just takes time and it takes years, and
Yeah.
you gotta love it. And that's one of the biggest things I learned is like you really gotta love making this. You gotta sit down and love editing. And one day maybe you don't have to edit it, and you can kind of like um, throw it to somebody else, or you know what I
Yeah.
mean. Like it's gonna be in its time, and I have to understand that. And this has always been a conversation we've had with each other. Like
Hmm.
it just takes time, and it's going to be a process, and eventually I can quit my job and let this be the income. uh
Yeah. But
just
like I
got to keep
said,
going
it's
forward.
just I think the biggest thing is, bro, like just continue looking at it as a hobby.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Look at it like if it was a painting.
Hmm.
And like a big painting. Like, it's gonna take several months, years to make progress on a big painting. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? So just look at it that way. That's how I'm looking at it, bro. Like I'm not going all in. I'm not trying to do like subathons or anything right now. I'm just
I think you could though.
after work. After work, I'm just turning on the camera, putting a game on, and just speaking to the homies. You know what I mean? That's how I see it.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, dude. Like, if you just, I can only imagine a person like you, like so focused and so like driven at it, like
Yeah,
the things that you're able to accomplish. I can see you someone like, because you're just naturally like charismatic, naturally like
I
interesting. Like,
suppose, bro. I'm
and
shy, man. I'm an introvert.
no, you don't come off that way, man. You're very
I
like
guess.
you. I think that if you continue on this path, like the it's endless for you, dude. I'm telling you.
Yeah. I had someone that came by the stream last night and they followed and then they was like he's like, I hate you with the follow, man. He was like, your energy is just great. I'm
It
like,
is. It
I
is.
don't see it that way, bro. Like, you know what I
But
mean?
that's the thing. But that's good. It's the fact that you don't see it. You
Yeah.
don't even pay attention to my words. Like, just keep being yourself. Like
Yeah.
that's the thing that That's the thing. That's what I think, in my personal opinions. Will like
Hmm.
keeps people coming to you, and even me. Like, I want to be a part of it. I want to be, because it's just you're naturally this like you're naturally who you are, and who you are
Yeah.
is amazing.
I
You know.
appreciate that, bro.
But
I appreciate that.
that's what I'm trying to
But
tell you,
like,
dude.
yeah, but like, even like the audience, like if I got one viewer and if they're in the chat, bro, like I'm just gonna, try my best to entertain. You know
Absolutely.
what I mean? I'm not gonna like do backflips or anything, but I'm just gonna like, let them know that I see them. I
You
think
know
that's the
what it
biggest
is
thing.
to entertain, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like,
Yeah,
you know what it
appreciate
is to
that.
entertain, and you know how to do it just naturally. Like, it's
Yeah,
in you.
yeah.
You
Like
know what
I
I'm saying?
see, cause I know what entertains me. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, I've been in streams where people are like yelling at their mic and spitting everywhere and
Some people
throwing
like
things
that.
across the room. I've seen streams where people are just looking at the TV or the monitor and they're just playing the game, not saying a word. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But there will be times where I just drop into somebody's stream that has one or two viewers and that's all they're doing. And I'm like, okay. And even like when I do stream, like sometimes I will go back and watch my VODs. I'm like, okay, I need to do this better or or speak a little bit more or speak a little bit
Mm-hmm.
more often rather. And I'm just, I don't know, man. I just want to, like I said, I just really want to build a community. I love talking to people
Yeah.
like you, bro. I love talking to people. I love like nerding out about things. I love just talking, bro. Like, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
no, it's
I'm
good,
trying to
bro.
figure out a good way to explain it, but
No, I got
yeah, I
you, bro.
just, like I said, I'm not doing this for like the fame and clicks and views and stuff. But if that comes with it, then so be it. But I'm just trying to have a good time,
Yeah. So
you know?
so am I, but uh, if I'm being completely transparent, like I am, I'm so driven onto like I need these likes, I need these followers. Like on TikTok,
Yeah.
like when I hit 1 million views on that one video,
Right. Yeah.
I was like, dude, there's a part of me that's so competitive like that. Like
Yeah.
I want to be like one day, one of my dreams is just to be on the whatever top 10 streamers or top 10 like
Hmm.
content creators. Like that's my dream. Like that's what I want to do, and it's just like sometimes it
Yeah.
gets in my head about it, but
Yeah, see, that's you gotta kind of break that thought process because,
yeah.
like, you guys think like I've seen streamers that have been streaming for 8 years and they have like 5 or 6 thousand followers. I'm like, bro, that's got to just come with just them grinding and
Mhm.
just constantly streaming. Like, that's gonna come with it. The thing is, bro, like, just people are gonna hit that follow button once they see you being you
Yeah.
or see you doing your thing. You know what I mean? So you just have to just do that. Like, that's the entry level. You know,
Like my
like
YouTube dude.
yeah, like the thing is, bro, like as long as you're doing it, I think that's the most important part of it.
Yeah.
You know, like with my podcast, bro, like I was not gonna do it. I was in my head about it, and then I did my first episode, and I was like, holy shit, that was the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. I'm gonna do it again. You know what I mean? It's
I
basically
mean,
like that.
I'm about to check out my bear review. That's a number one original content. Like
Yeah,
nothing else, no reaction, no nothing, and that's about to hit 1K views out of
nice,
nowhere.
bro.
And
Yeah,
people liked it, and I was like, oh shit! Like, I kind of just turned on. I was like, fuck it. I really enjoyed the show. I have have my
hmm,
thoughts and opinions about it, and I kind of just like took my time and thought about everything, and
yeah.
it turned out to be like it turned out to be a I
One of
got
your top
41
performers.
likes on it. Yeah, one of my
Yeah,
yeah
see,
for original content, nothing else, just me. Like
right.
that was amazing. Like
Yeah, see, like I said, bro, like if people click and they just see you being you, bro, they're gonna like the content.
yeah,
You know,
fuck,
like
bro. I just want it
you
so bad.
yeah, I know, bro. But like I said, with everything, it just kind of takes time and consistency. You'll have a few streams that aren't really too great. You'll have a stream that was really good. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
It's just the fact of you just gotta keep going, bro.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
have to keep going.
With that being said, that was we're gonna keep grinding. We're gonna keep going, but I'm not gonna
Yeah,
take no
man.
more of your time, Dom. I appreciate you coming here. It was
Man, it's a
awesome
pleasure being here,
conversation.
bro.
That first
Pleasure being
that
here.
first I don't know 20 minutes was deep. I liked
Yeah,
it. I like going there. That's my favorite place
yeah,
to be. I love
yeah, man.
traveling there.
Yeah,
And
we got to, bro. You know,
yeah, I appreciate you, man. And this has
somebody's got to
been
talk about it.
yeah. And where can they find you?
Yeah, they can find me on YouTube at the Dom Trap. You can find me on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, wherever you listen to podcasts, even Google Podcasts. The
Yeah,
Dom Trap. You can find me on Twitch at twitch.tv/Domogary. That's Domogary. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram with the same name too. So yeah, go hit your boy with a follow and be entertained, man. Be
be
entertained.
entertained, and you shall be entertained. And with that being said, bro, that has been episode number yes 10 of the Prolific Podcast, and I'll see you later.
Yeah, man.
Peace.
Peace, y'all. Peace.